Welcome back to Titan's Impact Series training videos. Today we'll be covering tips on how to apply coatings with our Impact Series, as well as some important safety tips. This video assumes that you've already completed your machine setup and have prepped to paint. If you still need to do those steps, please watch our setup and startup impact video before continuing. Remember to check your hose for cuts, leaks, abrasions, or bulges, as well as any damage or loosening of couplings. If you notice any of these, stop and immediately replace the hose with an approved substitute. Never attempt to repair a paint hose. Keep yourself safe on the job site by always using the appropriate personal protective equipment when painting. Follow the proper procedure for adding paint to your sprayer. For a full walkthrough, check out our startup and setup video. Before you start, you'll want to test your spray pattern to eliminate any tails or holidays. Slowly increase the pressure of your sprayer and spray a test pattern on a piece of cardboard or paper. Continue adjusting the pressure until the spray is completely atomized at its lowest possible pressure setting. At these lower pressure settings, your tips and pumps will last longer with less overspray, which means less wasted paint. Once you've set your pressure appropriately, you're ready to start spraying. Before we get going, let's take a second to talk about spray tips. Airless spray tips define your spray pattern and control material flow, so understanding them is critical to your success. Your impact sprayer comes with a 517 tip, which means when held at 12 inches from the surface, it will apply a 10-inch wide spray pattern from its 0.017 of an inch orifice. The first number, when multiplied by 2, gives you the width of the fan pattern, and the second two digits indicate the orifice size. The 517 supplied with your sprayer is designed for interior and exterior latex paint. For all coatings, remember to check the manufacturer's coating material data sheet to make sure you are using the appropriate tip. To ensure professional results, it's important to spray with a good technique. Your spray gun should be held perpendicular to your surface and should be 12 to 14 inches away. Holding the gun closer to the surface deposits more paint and will produce a narrower spray pattern, while holding the gun further away will result in a wider spray pattern and a thinner coat. Remember to begin moving your gun before pulling the trigger and to release the trigger before you end your arm motion. This ensures that the extra paint will not be deposited on your surface in the form of sags or runs. Always avoid arcing or holding the gun at an angle. Doing this will result in an uneven finish. Move your gun horizontally or vertically across the surface at a constant speed. Spraying at the correct speed allows for a full wet coat of paint to be applied without runs or sags. To ensure an even coverage, alternate from left to right and right to left for a horizontal spray pattern, or top to bottom and bottom to top for a vertical spray pattern. Properly overlapping your spray pattern is essential, and you'll want to overlap your previous spray pattern by 50% to ensure an even finish. For corners and edges, split the center of the spray pattern and spray vertically so both sections receive even coverage. When using a spray shield to spray, hold it firmly against your surface and angle the gun slightly away from the shield and toward the surface to prevent paint from being forced underneath. If you get a tip clog, turn the tip 180 degrees, spray into a bucket until the clog clears. Turn the tip back into the spray position and test your pattern. If it's clean, you're ready to paint. Remember to take appropriate safety precautions when you're spraying to avoid possible injection hazards. Never trigger your gun unless the tip is either in the spray or the unclogging position. Finally, remember to make sure that all your fingers, hands, or body parts are not directly in the path of the spray. And always engage the trigger lock before removing, replacing, or cleaning your tips. If you have any questions, please refer to your user manual or contact Titan's technical service team. Thanks for watching, and remember to check out our Impact Series cleanup video for all the tips and tricks you'll need to keep your sprayer performance at its best.